I feel like if like the microphone is here, I should just start like singing some old school. Only you. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I'm sorry. Oh no, I just moved my thing. All right, I think we're good there. I keep forgetting that this computer's touchscreen. And I have another computer over here to try to keep better track of your comments because and there haven't been many, but I hate when I miss them. It's not nice. I guess I'll put the thing over. Let's move you first. How about that? How about that? How about that? I just ran my vacuum, my little robot vacuum cleaner, which means that I have to put all the chairs on top of the table, and yeah, reduces the space of what's around. All right, sorry, you guys get a little bit. You guys getting a little bit too much of the behind the scenes right now. I apologize. So I'll try to keep this like that. I wanted to record earlier, like this morning, but I had to get up. I had so much work stuff to do, and then on top of it, this was the main thing. I had an apartment viewing today for a spot, and I really want that apartment, and I think they might give it to me. It's a really nice apartment, and they have an area that would be set up perfectly to do these YouTube videos. One of my main things and like why I need a new green screen is that the green screen that I had was like a travel one, and I would take it with me wherever I would go. Like when I was working at DB, which I probably shouldn't say that, but who cares? I was working at Deutsche Bank, and during my lunch break, I would take that green screen that I would have. It would be packed up. I would have it all at my desk, and during my lunch break, I would go up into a meeting room and put up the green screen, and then do all the recordings for the videos and stuff. And now, I mean, it wouldn't really fit on this crappy chair. So I want to buy like a bigger one. And the room that they have in there, that would be the office room, would be perfect for like home office. And then I could just have the green screen up in the back and never have to move it because mine. So I could just walk in. That's my main issue about setting all this stuff up. I could walk in, set it all up straight up just like that, and then just come in and out when I feel like making up. As it is right now, I have to set up everything in order to do it. So it takes up some time. That's why the green screen isn't up. I think I could put it on this thing, but I'm not going to go through that trouble. Anyway, you guys didn't come here for that. So in this, what I'm looking at focusing on is something that I screwed up. And when I say screwed up, I mean screwed up from like a content provider perspective. Oh, I wanted to do bunks. I think I'm going to do a bunks video mañana, morca, domani, how many? Demo? Tomorrow. Yeah, but today is going to be, this is where I messed up. So go to adventure, you go to trials. And I was trying to figure out why, but I figured it out now. So you have these things here that would be like perfect to kind of showcase the skills of the person of the tune that I'm trying to use. And these do not unlock until you get them to rank 5. I didn't realize that. And I was doing these before because I was farming for all these materials that you can get in it. And then I realized, like, with Two-Face, actually, that there was a really good tip that they gave me inside the thing. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know he did this. Okay, cool. So that makes me feel like if you don't have this unlocked, and let's say you're at rank 3 and you're still trying to figure out, like, should I worry about leveling up Constantine at all? Then I can take him rank 5 relatively quickly, come in here and use this a little bit, and then you have another idea aside from me just showing you me trying to use them in arena or whatever. So I'm upset at the fact that I did all of these before I had that idea. Like, stupid. That's all content right there. Because also, once you complete them, you can't go back. And I would love to contact the people at like DC Worlds Collide and say, look, remove these rewards or I'll pay you. But just reset these nodes, like reset these so I can do the videos and get them out there to you. Like that's what I would love to see happen, but doubtful, right? I don't know. Hey, if somebody from DC Worlds Collide is happening to watch this random stream that only gets like 2 people watching at a time, could you do me a favor and reset this for me so I can do more videos to promote your game and myself a little bit, but your game? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do these trials for Constantine. I already recorded the video on Constantine It hasn't been released yet, but if you want to check the stream, I can't even remember which one is. Well, it should say it. Then you can watch that. I'm not a fan. So basically, what I'm going to do is this will be part 2 of the Constantine. I'll show the gear that I put on him now. I'm trying to redo him, and honestly, I was getting home. I was on the train, getting home, and I just started changing his gear. So I may not even take him into arena or anything. I may literally just do this and tag it on the back. Actually, that's smarter. I'll do this and then tag it on the back of the Constantine video. And then I'll do the Poison Ivy and the Gorilla Grodd video. And as I'm going through the kits, once I get done with the kits, I'll go into trial. And the trials can take a little bit of time. I'll go into trial, and then maybe, depending on how long the video is, I'll go into one arena battle or something, maybe something like that. Or maybe I'll save it for their synergies or whatever, because it doesn't happen with all of them. It only happens with the epic characters. Yeah, and actually, you guys let me know as well. I've said this before. I'm going to try to use you as a gauge, and I have another friend, Alessia. What's up, Alessia? I'm going to try to use her as well, because she's not a gamer at all, not even a little bit, as a way of saying, like, is this content that I'm providing in the way that you want it? My goal was 12 to 15 minute long videos on these character guides. And then for other stuff like synergy stuff, positioning stuff, whatever, I'll let myself go to 25 or 30 minutes. But I don't want to just sit here and blah. I can talk a lot. If you can't tell, I can talk a lot. That apartment viewing that I went to that's supposed to take 20 minutes, me and dude sat down for an hour and a half talking. So he was like, oh, I kind of forget. Like, I mean, I really like just sitting and talking with you. I was like, yeah, me too. You're kind of cool. So I can go. So I'm trying to give myself these limits so I don't ramble on and go off on random tangents for too long. So yeah, give me, and maybe I should even, maybe once the release in the US goes, I'll let the content run for like a month and then put up a poll on the community tab. Like, do you prefer the longer videos? Do you prefer the shorter videos? Or medium length? I'll say 12 to 15 is medium length. Or do you want it even shorter? Like, yo, bro, keep it at 10 minutes and then keep it pushing. We got to go. And if you want to make a comment now or put it in the thing, I'm listening, all ears. Let me know. Put it in the comment section if you happen to watch this. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reestablish my hatred for Constantine. Then I'm going to go into his trial. Okay. So let's get this on it. And I'm wearing this because it is hot. That's the one thing about Switzerland is that I heard they had to do this in New York too, in the Northeast, from Alabama, where you gotta have central air or you will die. Switzerland, because it doesn't even get warm, but like 4 weeks. Warm. It does get warm, but I mean like hot. 4 weeks out of the year, sometimes, like some years it skips that. You don't have central air for real. And if you're on any floor above the first, it gets hot, like quick. Because they also, in construction, you're not allowed to build homes or apartments or anywhere in like wood. It has to be cement. It has to be it has to be cement built. So all the walls in all apartments, there's plaster over them or whatever, as you can see, but they're all like, they're solid. Like if I punch this wall, I'm breaking my hand. I'm not breaking this wall. So it's hot, bro. I got the tank on. I'm sorry. I try to at least have like a superhero shirt or just a regular shirt so I'm not showing my nips, but it's hot, homie. It's hot up in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the video started. Should I? Okay. I'll make it a separate video, but release it with Constantine. How about that? That's better. All right, so start recording. And 3, 2. Look, okay. In part 1, and I'm saying part 1 is why I intended this to happen, and it's not just a haphazard thing that I was like, oh, here's an idea. In part 1, you saw that I am not the biggest fan of Constantine. As an individual, like I just don't like dude. And then also, and I think my prejudice towards him is also leaking over into evaluating him in the game. However, his kit seems to hurt his own team a lot. George, if you're out there, I hear you, buddy. I see you. Problem is I don't agree with you. he was watching my stream. I believe he was watching my stream. I can't remember where I saw his comment, but he was like, "No, Constantine is really, really good." And I was like, "I don't believe you." He even gave me a team suggestion of what to use, and I tried it, and it wasn't really. And this might be where my roster is right now. It wasn't really working. So there is this feature in the game when you get your characters up to rank 5. They, if it's epic, and I'm assuming above because I don't have a legendary yet. If it's epic and above, then they give you this trial thing. And during this trial thing, what they do is you get to try out each of their abilities, or not even their abilities, but ooh, that was smooth. They show you or kind of tell you how to best use their kit, which is kind of weird that it happens at rank 5, but I'm not judging. And I am a little bit upset because this is a place to farm. And so I was getting, farm is not the right word, but to get resources. And so I did do this for a lot of characters that I did guides for and I've already released. Raven just Two-Face I think is the only one. I think I recorded his video too. So going forward, what I'm going to try to do when I do these character guides is go through their kit, then come over into trial, check out what they can do in the trial and how to use them, and then maybe one arena battle. I'm going to try to keep this video short, so we shall see, because it's my first time doing it in a video format. I've done it before, so as you can clearly see by me screwing up. So all that being explained, let's get to the video. I need my water bottle. Okay. Make sure. Here we go. We'll see. I'll try to watch the levels. All right, and coming back in 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grodd here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, we're doing part 2 of Constantine. We're gonna go through his trial. I like the trials because they give you like little tips at the top of how to use them, and the enemies are easy. However, if you don't do what they ask you to do, you won't make it, which is kind of funny. And this is also a place where you can farm resources. This is under adventures over to the right side. I can just show you guys, but you'll see it. It unlocks relatively fast. But over here, you go to adventure. Be on the lookout for my bunks video too. I'm gonna record that tomorrow, but you probably won't see it for a week after this video. But yeah, so you go in there, and then here are your trials once those get unlocked. And now, Circle of Sacrifice. Constantine is a DPS character with the sacrifice characteristic and the ability to deal damage to all, including his own team. Anyway, so what you do is you go in, and I mean, this is all self-explanatory. I don't know why I'm giving you this much explanation. Available skills here. Sacrifice 20% of current HP to burn a giant magic circle onto the ground, which deals power damage equal to 205% of the attack to all enemies and dispels one type of debuff, or one type of buff. This skill also gains 10% life steal. Let's go. Let go. Constantine's ultimate can deal a large amount of damage to all enemies and grant life. Now here's one thing in terms of positioning that I do, or that I figured out, is that the person that I want most protected, I always put like in the middle so they're kind of surrounded. That may seem kind of obvious, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So what we do now, and then actually, let's move that ultimate all the way up here. Fight. Okay, so the first 1 and 2, and that's, you saw me stop on Robin's, and I'll do Robin's like the last 3 when I do his guide. The first 2 seem to be relatively fast. Why is it so slow? Let's get it pushing. Okay, boom, AoE damage. Of course, he's taking out a bunch of no-name Vanguard robots. Okay, that's kind of straightforward. Cool. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Next, thanks for the hundo. Actually, and I want to do an opening, but now this is the material that you need for those who are new. This is the material you need for level link, and that was part of the gems. Were not take it or leave it. They were nice. I was trying to unlock some of the level link stuff so I could go ahead and put more characters in there. So let's hop in there. Let's see what this is. When a round ends, a magical circle is drawn beneath Constantine's feet. He completes 1/3 of the circle each time. After the circle is complete, it transforms into 3 projectiles, each attacking a random enemy and dealing damage equal to 85% of attack power. Okay. Let's see what that is. Constantine's passive deals damage to 3 targets every 3 rounds. Now it says every 3 rounds, but okay. Let's see. We'll see it here. Because I was under the impression that this is the indicator of the number of rounds. So that's 1, 2. Is there a 2 coming? That's 2 because of turn 2. Okay, that makes sense. This I misunderstood before. So then here comes 3 after this turn. And there's those projectiles. Okay. I misunderstood this in his kit. I'm liking this though. I like this. Not that ability. It is what it is. He's still gonna die, isn't he? You suck. How'd you die? He's great. How'd you die, bro? Homie, look here, little homie. How'd you die? I put you in the position they told me to put you in. They don't have any of the bonus damage things, so I just put you where you're supposed to be at. Will that make a difference? Not even a little bit. So let's fight. And we'll ignore it. No, okay, so the way that I read that, it was that at the end of each turn, and in standard, turn-based RPG mode, I thought they meant like the turn of each character, like that's on your squad. After each turn, that's what's going to complete the circle. What they mean is, and I was about to point at my screen, like you guys can see it. This thing here indicates a turn, right? These up here are the turns. So once that hits all the way down, and then you get to 4th, 5th, or whatever, he's gonna lose again. Am I putting him in the wrong position? What happened? How is homie losing so much? What am I supposed to do here? Really good character. Constantine's passive deals damage to 3 targets every 3 rounds. Got it. So why is homie dying so fast? Like, this is supposed to be where you shine. I can't put you anywhere else. Like, why would I put you in the front here when you're dying in the back row? Dog. Am I supposed to... So annoying. I mean, I don't think the robots are using your friggin' ultimate. Why won't they die? Why won't you do anything? Jeez. Okay, so now we're gonna have the ultimate. There he goes. He's doing that thing. Okay, cool. Now, boom, 1 guy down, 2 guys down. All right, so now this time it goes through. Somebody please explain to me what I did different. Somebody please explain to me what I did different. This makes me like him less. Tell me what I did different. In comment section, for real. Anybody, tell me what I did different. I don't get it. Okay, I don't get it. At the start of an ally's round, they lose 15% of their current HP and gain 1 stack of strong attack and 2 stacks of recuperate for 2 rounds. Oh yeah, George also mentioned that they're not actually losing life because of the stacks. Problem is that when you give recuperate or whatever, that happens at the end of an ally's turn. So if I've already taken away my health, maybe, and it's also based on attack, not HP. So I'm losing 15% of my HP, and then you're giving me more back in attack. That's what I was saying in the video before. So I mean, we can watch their levels and see how this goes. Strong for 1 round. If triggered at HP lower than 40%, they gain an additional stack of shelter. So let's watch everybody lose their HP slowly. Nope, we put you. Well, I guess whatever. That last bit really soured me. It really soured me. Please somebody out there tell me what I did wrong. That is booty. Oh, that's booty. Okay. So yeah, there's loss of health. Maybe that was it. They kept losing their health because they kept getting turns. Yeah. He goes into his ultimate. But I don't understand what you mean by they weren't losing health. They're losing health. So they lose their 15%. Look at how much they're getting whittled down. Like, okay. Actually, one thing I need to pay attention to, and because I mean, I guess it'll be proportional. How much are they losing? They lost a 15% versus how much they gained back. I don't like him. If I could strip away his abilities, I would, but I didn't put any resources into this. Oh, I was about to curse. Trying to keep this channel PG. Was it this one went all around? Said blah 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 blah. I'm not reading. Enemies with attacks an enemy with pyrokinesis, dealing superpower damage equal to 140% of attack. When attacking, he adds 1 stack of weaken for 2 turns to the ally with the lowest attack. They already don't hit hard. Let's make them weaker. And he gains 1 stack of strong attack. I can't say I don't get it anymore because I feel like literally a broken record. Oh, he's bad against like every damn body. Anyway, I don't. Okay. Yeah, he should take them out. Now, well, it is his video. Let's see if he shines. Grodd I like. I can't wait to put more ranks into him for one very specific ability, but you'll figure that out in the Grodd guide video. Wonder Woman's a beast too. I think Grodd might be my favorite tank in the game. Him or Penguin. I know Nightwing's a tank too, and I like him, but I think I might like them more now. Anyway, sure, he's gonna fail anyway. Constantine has the damage to all characteristics, so he can activate Green Arrow's team synergy. Yeah, the AoE stuff. Okay. Whatever, frat boy. Okay. See, I'm watching them lose their health. Actively watching them lose their health. Who's next? Wonder Woman. Look at how low her. Okay. Actually, given the fact of what Constantine does, I mean, it's gonna be fine here. I should not have let Grodd go second for his ultimate. I should just let Green Arrow do it so we can hurry up and get the damage out of there and get the hell out of the match. Man, the trials have made me like that one. Okay. I can't recommend Constantine. If he's good and you know it and you have him all, set up and everything, more power to you. But I guess I am unable to focus on the positives because I just see the negatives. It's really like it's glaring to me how bad he is for your team. And this is gonna sound stupid. I love team sports. I played basketball. I played basketball today during my lunch break. Love team sports. And there's nothing that'll get me pissed off at a person quicker than if they are a selfish, self-centered, all about me kind of player. It's irritating. Nobody's having fun but that person. And that person isn't having fun because usually those guys that do that can't hoop. So like, and then they wonder why you don't want to play with them later. Dude, because you suck. And I'm not having fun. So I know you think you're Steph Curry, but if you jack up one more three and hit the back of that rim, I'm going to throw this ball at you. Woosah. Okay, so none of this looks good to me. Poison Ivy. I like her. I haven't gotten her to work yet, but I think I like her kit. Let's do Starfire so we can hurry up and get the hell out of here. Batman, come on. I don't think any poisons are going out. Constantine has sacrifice characteristics, so he can't activate Pandora's team synergy. Who the hell is Pandora? Is that one? What you be like? What is Pandora's team synergy? All deployed allies at 12%. When an ally's HP drops below 30% because of him for the first time, grants a shield that can absorb equal to 12% of max HP, slightly different, for 2 turns. When sacrificing an ally's HP, cleanse 3 stacks of random debuff from the sacrificed ally. This sounds like it's going to be something bad. Whatever, homie. Let's see what she does to screw this up. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Constantine put me in a bad mood. I was in a good mood when I got here today. And when I got home from the apartment here. I was in a good mood. Had a message with my boss. Like I was feeling good. We're talking about some things for, stuff I got to do. Putting me in a good headspace. Feeling appreciated at work, which is rare in my industry. And I come over here to deal with this. I get drunk and fight my friend's ass. I didn't mean to. Anyway. Frat boy. Anyway. Whatever, dog. They might lose this. Whatever, dog. Because now, okay. And that was the other thing, too, when George told me to run him. He was like, but run him with Kid Flash. And I think he said Kid Flash and Zatanna. And I was like, so you mean all the healers, all the best healers? Because he's going to cause so much trouble, so many problems that you need to have a tremendous support. I don't like Constantine. If you do and that's your thing, cool. If you like him, all right, go for it. Knock yourself out. I'm not judging you. I'm judging you. But I don't like him. I can't recommend him. He's free. I'll probably use him. There'll probably be situations where I'll use him, but he will be my last resort, like the Justice League. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. See you guys next time. Man, I don't like Constantine. Dog! I do not like that boy. I do not like him. All right, so let's go on to some characters I do like, okay? So Constantine's done. Get off my screen. Should I do Poison Ivy? Or Grodd? I do like Grodd a lot, and I want to rank him up more. So let's do Poison Ivy and just build our way back up. Or maybe I do Grodd to put myself in a better mood. All right, we'll do Grodd to be in a better mood. How about that? All right, so. And actually, this is something that I wanted to do. I wanted to upgrade his gear. So since he is Mother of Pearl, since he is a tank, I'm trying to upgrade the levels of HP on the HP chest. I want to upgrade this because it's defense. This is also HP and it's whatever. This is attack. Excuse me. I could put block. Well, I mean, I can't put block on him. I don't have a block helmet. He's still mismatched, and I do not like that. Do I have not one elite something that can match up? I mean, there's a block body piece there. Do I have a block like anything else? A block belt would be awesome. Ooh, yeah. Got a block belt, so let's see. Increases block chances as a tank. And then the block, well, let me see. Let me see what else is down here. Do I have a block anything else? Go away. Do I have a block anything? No, well, I don't want to go that far down. I kind of want to stick with the elite stuff. I don't have a block anywhere else. Well, on Nightwing, who gets to keep that. And then, yeah. I have a block piece on Raven. Go away. I have a block piece on Raven. What other... I'm asking you guys as if you would know. What other pieces do I have on Raven? I feel like she has a mix matched set as well. She does. So I could put that block on Grodd and put this HP on Raven and then maybe find her some other HP stuff later. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and replace this. Let's put this block piece on Grodd. Donde eres? Está aquí. Replace. And if I had an HP anything, then I would just put that there. Nope. Do I have a lifesteal? I don't even know why I gave her lifesteal. She does not work with lifesteal. She does not. I know that. No, heal set. She doesn't work with heal set. I don't know why I said lifesteal. If it was lifesteal gear, that would be on everybody on my crew. If lifesteal gear existed, I should say. I kind of want to just add this anyway, so I free up the health piece just in case, the HP set just in case. I can always come back and change that for her later. Because this does not fit her kit at all. She does not need to have health set. All right. So then we go back to Grodd. He has block and 2 HP pieces, or sorry, two HP sets. One last perusal of anything I can try to move. Penguin, I like him as a taunter. I'm thinking I'll like Grodd more, and you guys will find out in a minute why. All right, cool. So then this is an HP thing that I will, and this does HP as well. Yeah, and this is attack. So I will strengthen this. How much do I have? Okay, so, but, yeah, I gotta do it this way. Good. What you doing? All right, so, strengthen, bet, and then we'll go into this where his HP is. And yes, of course, I would like them all to be up as high as possible, but I'm trying to be very, very delicate with my resources. I think I said this in the video before, but I have been that one that just dumps in a bunch of stuff without like looking and just being like, oh, let's go. And now I'm trying to actually take the like measured approach, be smart about where I'm putting my resources in the beginning and figure the game out before I do it. Enhancement level required. Wait, what? Oh, for the so that's the defense bonus, and this gives me an attack bonus. That's something I just learned. So then if I want this attack bonus, then I need to upgrade it to level 12. I don't want an attack bonus, but do you guys have like any piece that gives me a defense bonus? Block set, no. It doesn't, oh yeah, attack bonus, crit bonus, okay. Attack bonus, block bonus. If that was an elite piece, I'd do that. Block bonus, if I take that up to 12, I'm not doing anything with that. So you know what? Let's go ahead and strengthen and take that up to 12. Okay, give him a little bit of a block bonus. And then that makes me also think, and before I forget, sorry guys. Sorry. Oh, I haven't done anything on that yet, so I don't have enough resources for it yet. All right, cool. We'll pause on that. We will pause on that. Okay. So let's get back to Grodd. And this is, okay, attack, defense, but I'm not doing that on a rate. Okay, cool. I need to pay attention to those things more. All right, so that'll go into my logic. So here we go. Can you even strengthen beyond this point? No, you can't. So 12 is the max for this elite gear. That's good to know too. I've put everything at like at 10. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get recording. Hide that, Steve. What? Why are you screaming? So. And 3, 2. I've never been a fan of Gorilla Grodd. There's like reasons behind it, and I don't want to get into them, but I have never been a massive fan of the character himself. However, in this game, I was gonna say he's a beast, and that just feels so much. That's so dad joke. Let's just get to the video. I was gonna say he's a beast. Okay, sure. All right. So let's make sure everything is going well. And 3. Oh no! I almost forgot my setup. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grodd here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I'm gonna go through Grodd. I'm gonna do the newer format. If you didn't notice from the Constantine's, that disaster that was, the Constantine videos, this is the format that I'm doing now. So that video came out, and I think there were some others after it. But this is the format I'm trying to do now. I'm gonna try to go through their kit, then I'm gonna go to trials and try them out there. And if I have enough time, if I keep it under 15 minutes, then I'll do an arena battle. So in any case, let's hop right to it. He is 600 pounds. Big boy, 6'6". Target back row. This is good because of his ultimate ability. Debuffs, damage reduction, and slow. I didn't get the damage reduction. I didn't peep game on that. So he is also a class of tactical, and he's a tank. Grodd is a radical and ambitious with intention to conquer and dominate humans. Grodd develops strong mental powers, allowing him to be telepathic. He joins some criminal organizations, but is not good at working with people. Well, yeah, he wants to enslave them. Why do they only... At this point, the Flash is still capable of dealing with Grodd and the troubles he causes. The Flash learned Gorilla Sign Language. Haha. So, I didn't get any of the secret intel. So basically, I read that honestly because I know Grodd, but I don't know Grodd. I know him from the Flash TV show, which I liked, even though I feel like maybe I shouldn't have liked it. Because it was just a Monster of the Week show. It kind of like replaced Buffy the Vampire Slayer for me. Not like it could ever replace Buffy. Buffy's the queen. Angel's the king. But that kind of style of show where there's a problem and they solve it in a week, or not a week in that episode, but it leads towards the grand finale in episode 23 and 24. And oh no, cliffhanger at the end of the season because we hope we get renewed. Anyway, so let's go through his kit. I did some stuff with the gear just now before starting recording this. I realized that actually you can get kind of bonuses here. So I've been putting block gear on him because he's a tank. I'll go ahead and say this stuff now because it has to deal with him being a tank more than his kit. And maybe I'll change it after getting more acquainted with his kit. But block here because he's a tank. I'm trying it out because they don't really have defense gear in this game. And then as much HP as possible because he's going to be taking damage. I've come to find out that with elite gear, the max level appears to be 12. So there's a lot of characters that I have that are just like right on that edge and bumping up to it. So maybe over the course of the next couple of days, I'll go ahead and if they're at 10, I've been stopping at 10, assuming the next stop was at 20. But knowing that the next stop is at 12, then I'll probably go and knock a bunch of my other tunes like up to 12. So yeah, I have a block set here to increase his block by 5%, and then I have this HP to give him a deeper HP pool, so he's better at surviving. That's the thought process now. If that changes, I will let you know. Now, as far as his affinities, I only have Mirror Master and Captain Cold. I'm surprised I could pull that name. And they give him an HP and defense bonus of 5%. I do not know who these other characters are going to be that will be able to give him. I don't think they're in the game yet. So we do not have those affinities. He's clearly not a leader because he doesn't like humans. So why would he lead you guys? He's trying to eat your face. So yeah. Now we'll move on to his skills. But Okay. Deals. Oh, by the way, Grodd is one that you can fuse. However, and I can't remember if George said this or some other guy did. I think it was somebody else. And I apologize for not remembering your name off the top of my head. I just remember it was your comment, so I'm not stealing your credit. Lex is the only one that you should worry about fusing. I've played this game for less than 2 weeks, and the other three characters for fusion, Wally, Superboy, and Gorilla Grodd, I pulled them all alone without having to do that thing that says an extra 30%. I didn't even intend on getting Grodd. I just got him yesterday from a random pull, and I didn't think I was going to get anything. So, like, only fusion you need to worry about, and I'm kind of conflicted with, and I know another commenter, I can't remember his name as well, also told me, I said that I don't know if I want to rank up Green Arrow as much as possible or work on Lex, and his recommendation was just work on Lex now, and then you can just rank him up later. I may take his advice because he would know better than me at this point. But yeah, with Grodd, Superboy, and Kid Flash as well, I deeply recommend don't bother putting any kind of frags into them to try to fuse them. Use those frags to either rank up characters, or if you like the character enough that's elite, then just rank up that elite character. Otherwise, use them to rank up your epics. I would not try to fuse those guys. I have all three. It is what it is. Okay. Basic attack deals physical damage equal to 85% of attack to a single enemy target or to a single enemy, and adds 1 stack of armor break for 2 turns. Maybe this is a thing, but it seems like tanks get less on their basic in terms of damage. He's at 95% now, which is pretty okay. And then armor break, just in case. Defense decreases, other way around, by 20%, and crit resist by 5%, max 5 stacks. Passive. At the start of battle, gain 40% damage reduction for 2 rounds. Cool. When taking damage from damage dealers with debuffs, each type of debuff grants him 5% damage reduction. Okay, so basically, if I put him with debuffers, Ocean Master, I had a name in my head and it just flew out. But anyway, if I put him with debuffers, and they have like 3 or 4 over there, I'm going to get 5% per debuff that's there. That's really, really nice. So the more you weaken, the less you can hurt them. At the start of battle, damage increases by 55%, and then damage reduction gain for each type of debuff increases to 8. Okay, cool. There's that. Then the next passive. When attacked, he has a 30% chance of increasing one random type of debuff the damage dealer has by 1 stack for 3 rounds. I like that as well. So like he's prolonging your debuffs if you touch him. I like that. The only thing I have about this game that is not exactly what I want from it is that they have this tank class or whatever, but it doesn't mean that the enemy's gonna hit you. It's not a taunt, it's a tank. So you can put them in front of you, but Damien can still hit the back row. Like he's not, like the taunter is not drawing the attention of the attacks. So they can still avoid you if they want. They could just hit the other one on the front row. So that part is a distraction from the game for me. I wish they would give them a taunt, because I mean, it is also idle gameplay. So like I need to have a little bit more control in that, being able to set up a taunter and put him somewhere, you know? Anyway, it is what it is. And then onto his ultimate, which is the thing that I love the most. Use telepathy on the enemy back row, dealing superpower damage equal to 80%. Who cares about the 80%? And knocking them back 25% on the action bar. So we're making them go 25% later than they would have. I've seen it. You can see it on the bar on the side. I've seen it literally hit them, and then all their icons go back. And then your team gets to go, if they're in that position. You know what I mean? Also adds 1 stack of slow and 1 stack of weaken for 2 turns. We'll read about slow in a second. If the target has 4 or more types of debuff and control effects, the knockback on the action bar increases by 15%. Damn it, Grodd. That's nice. I need to take you rank 6 prontito, fudge. And then on the next one, level 3, which they don't tell you when you get to level 3. Can you tell me when? Why? What happened? It increases to 35%, which then means like the knockback is going to be 50%. Rewind them by 50%. I like that so much. And he take him to rank 6. I did take Penguin rank 7 because I wanted him to be able to poison the folks when he gets hit. I like tanks that do something to you when you touch them. I do like that a lot. Weaken. Did we go over weaken? No. Decreases attack by 8% and block break by 5%. Slow decreases speed by 5%. I wish that was faster or bigger. So that is his kit. Let us go to the Grodd trials so I can learn how to use old buddy. I have used him a good bit. He has fallen for me a lot, but I think that's just because he's not thick enough yet. So that's why I was working on his gear. So let's go ahead and go into the trial. Grodd is a tank character, the debuff characteristic. So like, you'll forgive me if I don't read through all this stuff again, because they're just going through this kit. Use telepathy to knock enemies back. They're just going through his kit all over again. So Grodd's ultimate can knock back the enemy row on the action bar. So here's the fun part. I want you guys to watch. Hey, mine, where you going? I want you guys to watch the action row. Forward. Let's go ahead and slow it down. Over here on the side, you'll see all these robots get slid back. Boom. See? And then watch them slide. Whoop. Went back up. Now in this scenario, these guys are so slow that it didn't make much of a difference, but you saw them like jump back up. So if I had other characters that were like close to going then, they would have taken their turn. We're going to get one more turn here, I believe. And then I think you get to see his ultimate one more time. He'll probably kill them with that ultimate, though. Yep, there we go. And then watch them all slide back. Whoop. And then Grodd gets to go again. So he's pushed himself in front of them. So, yeah, I love that ability. Absolutely love it. So far... Oh, this might be hard for me to call. Because I was going to say so far Penguin and Grodd are the best tanks in the game, but that feels like I'm like pushing Nightwing out, and I don't want to say that. Oh, and this is not, Lex is the best in the game. Like that's just what it is. Same thing with True and DC Legends when he got that rework where I spent I don't know how much money to get him, and I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, like Lex is the best. I'm questioning Superman because I just don't know yet. I've played with him a little bit. I'm not sure. I do like Grodd. I do like Penguin a lot. Grodd, I think, has a lot of potential that I haven't been able to fully utilize. Penguin's been doing a good job. Grodd's passive can add debuffs to damage dealers. So let's watch. Sup, Damien? How you doing? I'm going through Grodd now, and I'm going to go through Ivy after this and then call it a video. I just did Constantine, and he literally put me in a bad mood. I was in a good mood today, and he put me in a very bad mood. All right, so, actually, this is still on 1X. We don't need all that noise. So when they hit him, they're weakened. Oh, and he just decreased their speed. Oh, there he is. I do like these animations. I just have one problem. I wish that we could decide whether we want to see them or not. When I was making my intro, do you know how many days I had to like, damn, I didn't get the animation then. Okay, let me go back. You know what I mean? Like, it was annoying. All right, so knock them back. Grodd gets to go again. Cool. Okay. Now, it also feels as though, and that's not true. That's not true, because we just displayed it there of him spreading those debuffs, or giving out debuffs for getting hit. I'm trying to find flaws in his game, is basically what I'm trying to do now. Because I feel like after that whole Constantine fiasco that I had, where I was just really complaining, I feel as though I'm trying to I'm overcorrecting and being too kind to Grodd. But he is just good though. Boom. Oof. Oof. he is just good though. And he just hit harder on them because they had debuffs. He is just good. I'm really trying to find flaws in this game. Like, does he have the most damage? No, but that's not what you're bringing him for. You're bringing him for control. You're bringing him for control. I will say this as well. It was, I even wrote it down because I wanted to be sure to mention it. But I was playing in a match. Grodd has the debuff characteristic and pairs well with Sinestro team. I haven't played with Sinestro yet, actually. I was playing a match where I got stuck. And I would go get my phone right now because I wrote it down to tell you guys, honestly. I don't remember, so it's just not going to happen for me right now. And guess who I'm not picking? This one. So basically, there was a moment, I think it was in the main story, where I was going to fall. And then Grodd laid out his ultimate. I was falling on that note multiple times. I finally plugged in Grodd. Grodd laid down his ultimate and then knocked the enemy back row all the way back. And we wiped him. It felt good. It felt so good. Like I said before, any game like this, turn-based RPG games, most valuable debuffs are stun, whatever version of stun it is, whether they say it's freeze or, whatever it may be. I was going to say like time loop, but that's what freeze would be. Time freeze, whatever. That or the speed bar, the action bar, turn meter, however you want to call it, manipulating that. Those are the, what was he finna do? And now when he gets hit by these folks, they do less damage because of all the debuffs on them. And because Constantine isn't in the party, there's some healing. He's not hurting himself. Anyway. Constantine, he got shot in the chest. I'm so sad. So like the turn meter manipulation, the action bar manipulation came in big time for me. It was huge. And I'm getting 15 of his shards now. And so all I have to do is go to the, can't remember if it's the arena store or elite arena store, and pick up some more of those 8th medals. And we can go for it. We can go for it. Where's Zatanna? Hey, Zatanna. There we go. Who that? We'll slide you up. Okay. So I think, is this the last trial? Yeah, this is the last trial. So I do like him a lot. The video's already kind of up, so I'm not going to go to arena. I think this does a good job of displaying what he can do. Let me know if you disagree. Please do. And then I'll rework the video to do some arena in it. But I don't want it to be like a 40-minute long video. I will do that. I talk too much. So I like Grodd. Grodd, highly recommended. Do not fuse him. Try to pull him from a card. I mean, if it's been like a month and you don't get him, then you just have the worst luck. But pull him from a card and like develop him quickly. Him and Penguin are my two best tanks right now. I feel like I'm disrespecting Nightwing when I say that, but it's the truth. So, Zatanna, that was supposed to be Gorilla Grodd's shot. She loves being in front of the camera. So, we got those. You know what? Yeah. We can do one. Oh, wait, no, I don't even have any more keys. I can't do one. All right, I was about to just lie. I was really about to lie and be like, I'm going to do one arena battle, even though I said. So, I do like Grodd a lot. I think he's amazing. Definitely develop him as fast as possible. Don't fuse and pull him from a card. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. See you guys next time. All right, so it still went long. That was still like 19 minutes. Doing the trial took approximately 9, and then covering the kit cost 10. Well, 10. Intro and all that other crap. Let's say that's 8 minutes. So it's still an episode of Martin or Living Single. And I'm not necessarily a fan of that because I don't feel like the majority of people want me to talk that much. Okay. All right. I'm good. Who you got winning the fight? Bro, Damien, man, look. I'm going for OKC. I'm a Lakers fan. And a Lakers fan who hates that Luka's on the team. We can put that out right now. We can put that into the ether. I don't want him on my team. I'm going for OKC. And here's what I'm thinking, old buddy. When the Thunder let everybody get like one on them, and then it was kind of like the slap in the face of where they were like, oh, well, now I got to fight you. And so, and I heard a pundit say this, and it seemed to make sense. They were like, if Indiana's going to win a game, they're going to win game one. Because they're hoping to catch them sleeping, jitters. They're in their home, like that. The home field advantage can work in your, like, work opposite to you if you are a younger player. And I was sitting there thinking, like, they know they're the better team. They know they should be winning. Their crowd is insane. And they just, like, and they had a 20-point lead. And so they probably relaxed a little bit. Like, we got game one. We're in our spot. And Indiana, as much as I do not like Indiana, is a team that you can't sleep on. So, like, if you let them, they're stubborn. They never just say, like, okay, well, let's put in the top. Like, they will fight and fight and fight until, like, the last, like, 5-6 minutes, and you got, like, a 30-point lead. Then they'll be like, okay, you got it. But if it's anything under that with time, they just keep going and they keep going and they keep going, and you can't stop them. Game one, I didn't expect it. I hated that it happened, but I felt like that was the one, based on, like, what the analyst said, I felt like that was one of the games that they could get. I tried to start a sports channel too, just talking about basketball, but I had to stop because of stuff. I think they could get one, and I think that was their one. I don't want to be too cocky because I have, like, underestimated Indiana the entire step of the way. I thought they didn't have a defense, and then in round one they proved me wrong. They have a badass defense. They have a really good defense. OKC's is just better. Halliburton, who I don't like, and when I say don't like, I mean basketball don't like. I'm not one of those dudes who thinks he's a terrible person or whatever just because you don't like him in basketball. I make very, very clear that there's a basketball hate. Like, I don't like you on the court, but, like, in real life, who knows, you're a good dude. It was like Devin Booker. I hate his basketball personality at 100%. Jason Tatum too. But then I saw that he did work because his sister is, I think she's on the spectrum. And he does a lot of work with, like, special needs and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I can basketball hate you, but in real life, you might be a good dude. So Tyrese Halliburton falls into that category, but Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, like that, like, I don't like him on the court. He annoys the out of me, right? But I've been underestimating him, and that little SOB keeps hitting those last second shots. Now, granted, he does it like once every 3 games, but he does it. So, like, I don't want to say, like, OKC for sure, because I'm gun shy, I'm snake bitten, I'm worried I'm going to say something that then turn around and bite me in the ass. But I don't feel like Indiana's going to win another game. I feel like, honestly, OKC was going to give up a game for them anyway, just so they could, like, win on game 5 on their home court. Like, what's wrong with Luka besides defense? You mean besides half the damn game? You mean besides half the damn game? No. Okay. So Luka, okay. I did not have a problem with Luka until, well, I had my problems, my issues with him. His Trae Young, James Harden, SGA does it too. Kind of like trying to draw fouls from the offense. And I think it's smart. I just don't like that form of basketball. He complains and complains and complains. He's such a petulant child. And I know guys I play with who are like that. And it's infuriating. You mess up the whole game. You slow everything down. I'm here to relax and have a good time. Chill out. And then that time where he was clearly committing a foul in the finals, I'm going to say. And he sits on his butt and screams at Jason Kidd. And the coach is like, you better challenge it. And I was like, challenge what? So then Jason Kidd has to throw away his challenge in this game, which is a strategic moment, because you feel hurt, your feelings got hurt, and then let's put it all on TV how stupid and wrong you were. Okay, cool. From what I understood, he was walking around entitled, and. I don't feel like he takes basketball as serious as is required for the NBA and being that level of star. Maybe LeBron teaches him, because here's the one thing about anybody who's been through a breakup. If it was like contentious, if it was bad, then you're doing everything, at least me, because I'm petty. You're doing everything in your power to look good the next time your ex sees you. Like, I'm in the gym, my hair is cut, I'm trimmed up, I'm walking around in suits because I might see you at the grocery store. Like, next time I see you, I'm gonna be cut. Now, what happens is they see you when you haven't brushed your teeth and you're wearing nothing but sweats and like you have holes in your socks. That's when they do see you, but you're trying to be. So I'm thinking like Luka is going to be like, he should be in the gym every day with a picture of old buddy, the GM. I can't remember his name right now. The GM on the wall, and every time he gets done with the rep, it's like, I'm finished, I'm about to go home. He looks at that picture and he's like, 30 more minutes. That's what I want. That'll get the best out of him. I hope he does it. If he's going to train with LeBron, it's definitely going to happen. And I don't see LeBron being like, no, you can do what you do. I don't think he's down for that. So, and I wasn't even the biggest LeBron fan, but I don't like Luka. And the ultimate reason why, his fans. Luka fans are psychopaths. They're absolute idiots because they do not, and I mean stans, not like fans. If you like them, whatever. But I mean the ones who think that he literally can do no wrong. If you don't live in Texas or you're from Texas or like you're like Dallas mapped out and you went to all the games, which even then that's ridiculous. Chill out. Chill. He's not the greatest ever. He's not. He hasn't been. He can't win stuff. He doesn't play half of the game. So, I'm saying all them texts, all that stuff. And that's Damien, you finna get me talking about basketball. I'm supposed to be doing this. And this is why I wanted to do a sports thing because I could go on about this forever. But yeah, I'm hoping that it is like that, using that breakup analogy, where it is you were messing up in a relationship because you thought you were the shiz. Then that person's like, no, I'm not putting up with your mess anymore. And so then you look at two things. One, you're like, I'm going to make you regret breaking up with me. And then two, you do analyze yourself and see like, yo, if I'd done this better and this better and this better, maybe I would have been a better person. And I'm hoping to, because I don't think he's like a bad dude or anything like that. But on the basketball court, I could throw a rock at his face. I hope that he takes this as like, because he was a superstar, and the Dallas Mavs were stupid for doing it. I can say I don't like Luka, but they were stupid for doing that move. I'm sorry, Nico Harris. That's his name, Nico Harris. That was dumb. I'm hoping that this is one of those like epiphany moments where he's like, okay, I should be better. I'm looking at video of myself being an absolute clown. Let me stop. Let me get in the gym. And for the next decade, every time we play the Mavs, I'm going to bust that ass. I'm going for 60 every time I play him. That's what I can hope for. Okay, so we've done the Lakers fan who is upset with Luka being added. And OKC is going to win tonight. And I want it to be a message. I want it to be like, oh, you took one on our home court. We're going to put 40 on your dome. They did it to the Nuggets. Okay, here we go. So now, let's get back to DC World Collide. Damien, you got me all into the sports, man. Superman would be good with my burn team. You think? Okay. All right, here we go. All right, Damien got me all into sports, man. You got me all into the sports. If I had more time tonight, I'd let it go. I'll let it go and talk to you for real. All right. Let's stop. You're about to have me talking about the NBA Finals for real. And how stupid the Knicks are. Okay. They're about to mess up all that hard work they did to not look ridiculous as a team because they listened to Carl Anthony Towers' non-winning ass, and they fought for Bridges. Okay. Love Bridges. I love Bridges. Not that much. Okay, so yeah, let's do Poison Ivy. Her gear sucks. Her gear does suck, but I'll try to evaluate the gear after the fact. Okay, so we are going to start recording. All right, so here we go. And 3, 2. I've always had a crush on redheads. I'm not gonna lie. Like my favorite, like the first redhead that I fell in love with, the one that I knew I would like, Allison Hannigan when she was playing Willow in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's 2 videos in a row for DC Worlds Collide where I bring up Buffy. Sorry. So, do I have a crush on Poison Ivy? Actually, not so much. Not I like her. She cool. I mean, she cool. I'm more on Jessica Cruz side. But like, I mean, she alright. She alright. The plants bother me. And I feel like the plants are a little bit erotic. Let's get to the video. And three. This is something. This is why a friend of mine is a gay guy, Jason. We were going to a wedding together, and he said something about women, and like he saw this woman who was like the sister of the bride. He's like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. I would love her if I didn't think all women had. And then he said something I cannot say on YouTube, but those flowers remind me of what he said. That's all. All right. So anyway, let's get to it. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grodd here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I'm gonna go through Poison Ivy. I think this is a weird picture of her. She looks like Psycho Soccer Mom. I don't like that picture. That picture's odd. That's the first bit of art I haven't liked in this game. Anyway, we're gonna go through her kit. I'm gonna try to Damien, the homie, like he's in the comment section right now, and he's got me all riled up about the NBA and talking about that. So I just spent like the last 10 minutes talking about that stuff. So I'm trying to like woo-saw myself back down and get focused. But I will talk about the NBA all damn day. But get focused, bro. All right, so Poison Ivy, 5'8", 115. She light. Target back row. Similar to Grodd, also with Penguin. I'm trying to feel like if I detect a pattern. Poison in battle growth. I think I know what they mean by that. I'm not gonna read her bio because I know Poison Ivy very well. So yeah, her trait is damage dealer, which I was surprised by, and then the class is tactical, which she has to be. I would have thought that a character like Poison Ivy should have been support, because she could control, but I don't know if that's how her kit is built. So let's see. Going to the affinities, she does have a team synergy. All deployed allies attack, HP, and defense is up by 6%, and then during battle, increases poison damage taken by enemies by 12%. And if she is running with only these two poison characters, Penguin or Scarecrow, then this gets activated. It's very, very easy to run her with Penguin because Penguin's a pretty good tank. She's a damage dealer. Drop her in the back row. You're good to go. And then we'll go over here to her affinities, which I have all of them unlocked. Red Robin, 5% for HP, 2.5% for defense. Huntress, 2.5% for attack, HP, and defense. And then 10% for Catwoman and Harley Quinn. Can we say something real quick? Why in the hell is Catwoman a rare ass tune? Like she should have. And Harley Quinn too. I want these two to be epics or legendary. I want to be able to play with these characters because they're two of my favorite characters of all time, and I'm not gonna because they're elite and friggin' rare or uncommon, whatever the hell they call it. Anyway, so let's go ahead and go to the kit. Right. Attack an enemy dealing superpower damage of 120% attack. Damage increases to 130. That's basic. Nothing special there. Advanced attack. Adds 1 stack of poison to a back row enemy and another random back row enemy for 3 turns. So she's adding poison to 2 enemies in the back row for 3 turns. Let's see real quick. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, no, we're good. Sorry, I had something in the background that I had to check on. My bad, guys. My bad. All right, so let's get back to it. Skills. All right, sorry. So she's going to put down... Oh, and this increases to 2 stacks when she's at rank 8, and then it increases to 4 turns. I thought I was going to say 4 stacks. And in case you did not know, poison at the end of the turn. I really do like that they put this on every piece of the kit so that they're not assuming that you've memorized everything. I just would like a list of all of it so I can just like go down and read them all. After the end of the turn, Takes superpower damage equal to 20% of attack and decreases health received by 10%. And again, this is one of those things that pay attention to carefully because in most games, at least the ones I've played, where there's like this turn-based thing, this damage usually comes at the beginning of a turn. So that way, when you are planning your attack, you'll look at that character. Oh, they already got like 5 bleeds. They already got I'll just say poisons. They already got 5 poisons, and they only have like 10% health. I can ignore them and then target this one because XYZ. So if you're trying to plan around your ultimates, if you are a person who uses your ultimates manually, then you need to like be aware that is happening at the end of the turn. So they're gonna do their damage to you first. So it may not be worth it to ignore dealing more damage beforehand, which kind of devalues the bleeds and the poisons in this game. So anyway, on to the next one. During battle, this was advanced attack. So she only has one passive. During battle, increases attack by 15%. When dealing damage, permanently increase her own attack by 1% for each stack of poison on the target. So she hits a target that has 4 poisons. She is going to get 4% increased damage or increased attack, which means that it goes from she has a plus 15 attack to a plus 19, and then so on and so forth. For each stack that's on the target. This comes to the ultimate. All right, and this is why, because she has like an AoE type attack. Attacks the enemy back row. So all 3 of those characters in the back. If all 3 of those characters in the back have 3 poisons each, does that mean that her attack is going to increase to 9%? Because that is insane. Dealing superpower damage equal to 150% of attack increases damage of this skill by 15% for each stack of poison on the target. I do like that. That increases to 175 when she gets to rank 6. The tunes that you really like, and you really want to take up to rank 6. Dadgum. I like that. Okay, cool. So I do like her kit. She's doing a lot with attack. Let me go over here and check her stats real quick. It's pretty high up there, no? 8,665. She's rank 5. Hold up. I mean, it's more than Batman. Barely less than Constantine. Damien? What you got to say about it? Not a lot. Okay. So then I'm thinking that this is the best kit that I could at the time because my roster is not deep, but I'm running out of resources and stuff. So this is the best that I could do at the time. So now I am going to go to her trials, but I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back. Okay, guys, I got to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. What are we doing? I mean, I guess that's better. Increase it a little bit. That thing was like pale. All right. So anyway, so we are going to resume. So, and 3, 2. So, we're going to go ahead and get into her trials now to try to help us better understand how to use her. I do like these trials so far. Anyway, let's go ahead and go. I'm not going to reread her kit because that's all that says there. So let's hop into battle. Scarecrow can add poison, granting Poison Ivy's ultimate damage bonus. So let's go ahead and put DM in. I wonder if they want me to use. Does this add? Yeah, it says ultimate that adds poison. Oh, and his basic does too. Okay, so they're not saying that I should go ahead and do it now. All right, so then I can just leave her as the ultimate. Hopefully he attacks first. I think that's what the goal is of this exercise. All right, let's go. If Scarecrow attacks before her ultimate goes off, then we should be good. Yep, there goes his. I think Scarecrow, and I have him ranked up to 8. I think he can be really good. You saw her just melt down that entire wave because of the bonus damage that she got from her ultimate and from them having poison down. I mean, granted, if I want to use Poison Ivy, I already have, like I said, I already have Scarecrow up. It may not be a bad idea for me to start incorporating Scarecrow a little bit more in my battles. Let's see. So, Poison Ivy's advanced attack adds poison to an enemy in the back row across from her. It allows her ultimate to deal even more damage. So let's go ahead and do this in the back row across from her. There she goes. This is actually really good for them to explain this to us. I like this a lot. All right, so cool. So fight. So let's hope her advanced attack lays down 3 poisons onto Batgirl. And then she dies, and the other one dies because remember she does 3 to 1, and then another 3 to another 1. So not all 3 of them, but 2 of them are going to get 3 poisons. Cool. I'm not going to say it because this will only be relevant to the stream. No, I did not see that picture, Damien. I haven't seen the pictures of his new tat. I don't even. He's another person that bothers me. Okay, here we go. So, Toxic Infusion. Actually, I'm going to have quite a bit of these cards. A few. So what I'm going to do at the end of this trial, because I'm already convinced that Poison Ivy is somebody that I want to use, and I will actually show you the Elite Arena team that I have her on right now that I'm trying to use her with. Poison Ivy's passive can increase her attack when attacking a unit inflicted with poison. Manually cast her ultimate to deal even more damage. What do they mean by manually? Okay, well, I mean, I know what they mean by manually. I'm not that slow. All right, so then we go here to the ultimates, but we're not going to do that because we're going to do it manually. Fight, and then we remove that, and then we let them do their thing. There's poison. She adds poison there. When is she going to add her poison? When does she get her attack off? She already got her attack off, right? So we'll do this now. Because that was 5 that got laid down on them. And they all died. Yay. I think, though, and I mean, maybe this is like a disservice in a certain degree, but they're kind of only focusing on this ultimate at the back row thing. And I feel like it's probably kind of hard to track, but how much extra damage and how much extra attack that she's getting from dealing damage on this poison. Okay. Yeah, this is a no-brainer to me that she's good. I don't think I have been able to put her in the right situations to succeed, though. Activate the team synergy can significantly improve combat capabilities. Yeah. Claro que sí. Let's put you here, you here, you here. Okay. Like that really matters. Yeah. Like I've seen her do good stuff, but I think I need to build her around certain teams in order for it to go. You know what I mean? Oh, I have the thing on auto. I want actually for Penguin to get up, and I wonder if they have it even on him. When he gets up his little umbrella thing, the shield, then he gets hit. Then he is able. Oh, whatever. Green arrow, go. Then he is able to do. He lays down poison when he gets hit. Oh, there goes 5 in the back. Snap. Bye. Okay. Bang bang. I think that could have even been managed better. I was doing too much to like try to wait for Penguin to get his shield up. I think that could have even been a better match. Okay. Then the last trial, then I'll show you my poison / bleeds team that I'm trying to build. It's not there yet. I'm trying to get to that point. Poison stacks add is multiplied by 5. Okay, well, when they do this kind of stuff, I'm like, oh, well, yeah, duh. Like, is that ever going to be a situation in the game where you're going to let me actually do that? Or is that just this scenario to make them look good? Come on now. What are we doing? Okay. So we're going to look for, would love for Penguin to get his shield up and for Wonder Woman not to hurt him. Okay, so, nope, he's just taking damage. He's just taking damage. 15 stacks back there. Oh, it sounds like you guys are ready to die. Oh, you weren't ready to die. Don't worry, Constantine will probably kill you. Yep, there's go one down. There goes another down. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay. I do like Poison Ivy. She comes highly recommended from me. She's probably about to lose now, though, because of how much I've mismanaged all this crap. Boat. Okay. And the Superboy, you can finish this off. I believe in you, Superboy. Oh, no. Anyway, so I think that she is a good tune. A great tune, not so much. And I have to put her in the... He did not. For real? Okay. Okay. So I think if you put her in the right position, she can be really good. I don't know if she's going to be great, but I do like the poisons that she lays down. Poisons also do damage over time. But then she also increases her attack and increases the damage done in that moment when the enemy has attack or when the enemy has poison. Now we will go to the arena team that I tried to build, and I'm not going to really go fully into it, but just so you guys can see, this is what I'm trying to do. Platinum. This is what I'm trying to do in terms of defense. So team adjustments. Ocean Master puts out a lot of weaken and bleeds. I have Poison Ivy and Penguin here. What I am tempted to do actually, because I'm leaning into this bleeds damage, and maybe if I leaned into this poison damage and then took Damien off, added Scarecrow. Who knows? Maybe that's something. We'll see how that performs later on. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I'll see. Wait. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I was smart. Running okay, so there goes all the poison out there. Cool. I don't even know what level this team is at. They might dog walk us. They have a lot of heals over here. They have Two-Face in the back, so that's going to be increased damage from Huntress. Kid Flash, I'm not too worried about because he doesn't do too much damage in the first place. Nightwing could stun us, so I hope Ivy stays clean, and that's more poison going out because they're hitting Penguin. I like this a lot. There's 5, 4, 4, 3 up here, 2 up here. If she gets her ultimate off, then we are in good shape for the back row getting taken out. Bet. Let's see if that happens. Oh no, that was not a lot of damage at all. That was not a positive thing. That was not a positive outcome. I don't like that even a little bit. I don't like that even a little bit. I'm gonna have to analyze a little bit more. It might be a case of I need to improve her gear so that because attack does affect the poison, so I may need to do my and poison is still stacking. There's 8, 9 out there, and then all the bleeds that are coming in from Ocean Master. Like this feels like I'm in a good amount of control. They have attack downs or weakens. They have a bunch of poison. They have a bunch of bleed. She's gonna run it back. That did solid damage that time. It had to. Look at all the poisons out there. And at the end of this, he's gonna lose something. Like this is At first, it didn't look too good, and I think that's because I was part of that whole trials mode. I was expecting her to be able to like just wipe the back row out because of her ultimate, and no. But over time, as much damage as these debuffs are doing, even with the heals from Kid Flash, no, homie, no. Okay. Oh, they fell. All right, and then the next one, yay, we win. So, thank you guys for watching all the way through. See you next time. That was fun. Damien. Have you tried Black Canary? She was good for me in the No. She's actually really, really good. It was I had to start making decisions on the elites because in this game, weirdly enough, you pull more epics than elite, and that's usually not the case. Like I'm getting so many, and I love it. I'm not bitching, but I get so many more epics that I want to explore and try that I was using her like the first couple of days, and then she quickly got knocked down. And I do want to build her back up, and I was gonna, and then I pulled Grodd. And now I have Grodd, Poison Ivy, who else? I want to say Damien, but I'm not sure I'll take him up to rank 6. But I have quite a few epics that need work. So it does create this kind of, I have a decision to make. Because I took him up, and I think me doing this was a bit rash. I like what he was doing, I really do. But that was like, I had to. I wanted it so bad. I want to take him up to rank 6 because I feel like ranks and levels are more important on your taunters and your tanks anyway. He was supposed to get up to rank 5. Like, I want to do that today. That's why I have all this stuff here. And I'm debating on whether to do that or to take him to rank 6, despite the fact that I don't have enough of this. I can get more of this and take him up to rank 6. So that's my debate now. Rank 6 for him or rank 5 for him. I haven't ranked 6 him. Batman ain't been ranked 6 yet, which I don't know if I'll do that anytime soon. Cheetah was the one that I was like really using in the level link, but then Captain Cold took her spot. And then you have Canary here. And the main problem is I need to use Canary's shards, frags, in order to build up the epic characters. So I got a book. Damien, thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate you, bro. I really do. It has been fun. I'm going to say it, but I'm going to sign off, so you may not. But comment and let me know who you got in the finals. But yeah, I got to run. So, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.